Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel for this week's Toolbox safety topic video. Before we get started, make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, along with other safety related videos and leadership training videos. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Now, this week's Toolbox safety topic is on heavy equipment and the two major hazards associated with them. Heavy equipment such as cranes, maintainers, bulldozers, front loaders, dump trucks, excavators, etc. are used on virtually every single construction site. There are many hazards created by the use of this equipment for those who operate it, and especially for those who work around the equipment. It is easy to become complacent when working around these machines every single workday. The Center for Construction Research and Training states that heavy and mobile equipment were responsible for 7,681 construction worker deaths between the years 1992 and 2010. It is important to continuously remind yourself of the hazards of working around heavy equipment. Hazards created by heavy equipment. Now, there are many hazards associated with heavy equipment. It is impossible to list every single hazard and scenario during this safety talk. Instead, we will discuss the two major hazards associated with these work tasks that are responsible for the majority of injuries and fatalities. First, there are struck-by incidents. One of the biggest exposures for a fatality on a construction site is ground personnel being struck by moving equipment. OSHA states approximately 75% of struck-by fatalities involve heavy equipment such as trucks or cranes. It is everyone's responsibility to look out for one another while working around this equipment. Work areas where heavy equipment is should be clearly marked and barricaded. Unnecessary foot traffic should be eliminated in these barricaded work areas. Ground personnel entering a work area where there is heavy equipment operating need to make their presence known to all operators in the area. Operators should avoid backing whenever possible and need to stop their work task if they lose sight of any ground personnel. A spotter should be used if equipment is operating in a tight area or when operating around ground personnel. In certain situations, though, it could be more hazardous to use a spotter. Plan work tasks accordingly and eliminate the need for a spotter if possible. Next, let's talk about caught in or between incidents. These incidents are very similar to struck-by incidents. However, there are differences. A struck-by incident is when an object striking a person causes the injury. A caught in or between incident is when there is an injury due to a crushing between two objects. An excavator bucket swinging around and striking a person in an open field would be a struck-by incident. An excavator counterweight that turns and pins a person against a wall would be a caught in or between incident. Many of the same safeguards discussed above will protect workers from being involved in a caught in or between incident. One important safeguard in protecting yourself from these incidents is to stay out of the line of fire and always leave yourself an out. You should first always consider the safest place to be around equipment with regards to the line of fire. Never put yourself in a situation where you do not have an out to escape danger. It is important to always be able to get out of the way if other safeguards fail and you are put in a situation where you can become a victim of these incidents. Well, make sure that we have discussions with our guys, and here's a couple of discussion points. What are some of the most effective ways to avoid incidents from the two hazards talked about? And Are there unnecessary risks we are taking on site with regard to heavy or mobile equipment? Have those discussions with your people. Look out for their safety. All right, everybody. That's it for this week's Toolbox safety topic video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, other safety-related videos, and leadership training videos. And until we see each other again, take care of yourself because you're number one. Look out for your co-workers and help ensure their safety. Have a grateful day, and remember, I will see you in the field. All right, here we go. Another Toolbox safety topic. I hope everybody likes the new ambient light behind me here. Let me see that thing. Yeah. My buddy Justin gave that to me. That's the hardest working young man I've seen in a long time, and I'm real proud to be associated with him and his efforts to become a success in his own life. Everybody should look at that guy. Follow his lead. All right, let's get this party started. One of the biggest exposures for a fatality on a construction site is ground personnel being struck by moving equipment. Darn phone, I forgot to silence the thing. So I'm going to roll back here. And now we got a train. Dadgummit, always something. Always forget something. Let's stop this and start over. Dadgummit. No, I ain't starting over. I'm going to go to here. I'm going to pull that. Ow. All right. Let's see if we can make this happen. All right. Starting over. There are many hazards created by the use of this equipment for those who operate it, and especially for those who work around it. All right. Doing this again. Gotta get this party started, man. All right. And you are put in a situation where you can be part of a victim, where you could, in a situation where you, if Copenhagen got down my throat, man, I should have spit that out before I got started. Dadgummit. All right, let's get this going. Thanks for watching, everybody.